Hey guys, welcome back to D&D with Filthy and Friends. Just a quick reminder, this is Xylo's last episode. Steven's last gasp. Although he seems to have done quite well. Only one person seems to be gasping their last gasp with fucking this dragon. We survived the dragon, as a quick recap. And by survive, I mean no one was knocked unconscious, which is nice. Apparently the dragon is slightly down leveled. The DM did point out to us that if this dragon had been full-time, it would have kicked your ass, is what he was I'm paraphrasing, but that's what he was saying. But somehow Chakolth is unconscious. Everybody else is here, happily bounding around on water like it's all good fucking day at the park. Like we're all at the beach, except Chakolth, who's slowly drowning in his own armor, sinking into the waves unconscious. And I guess that's where we're going to pick up. So, what horrible thing has this dragon done to me?
Oh, what does everyone do? He's just lay there on the floor.
I healed him.
I'm playing a
14 health.
tiny violin.
I healed him for 14 health.
Okay. He wakes up.
Can I cast Cure Wounds as well?
Sure.
Ooh, how much health did I regain?
14 for me and plus him.
4.
So you get 18.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I was going to remove the dragon teeth.
So what happens with the dragon? Did it just like float down to the bottom? And
No,
that's
it's
that?
still there. Well, yeah, it's like this
Okay.
water's probably, I don't know, 10 foot deep. But it's a gargantuan creature, so it's probably like stood in the water and like rose up to come and fight you. So its corpse is like still here. Would you like
How
me to
big
bring
is
it?
the head?
Say a 5 foot square. Like the whole square, maybe bigger.
So Chakolth is fine now, right?
He's awake, on the floor.
Open the door.
So he's floating on the water.
Kill the dinosaur.
I'm spitting water into a small arc in front of me. I'm
All right.
singing about some strange food or something as I
And
float down this
you're
river.
just laying on the water.
Yes.
How you feeling, Chakolth?
Better now. Thanks for asking, Tim.
I
All right.
always
Steven will
worry
take
about you.
Steven will grab his foot and drag him across the surface of the water to the next to the gong.
Okay.
How big are these teeth Tim's harvesting?
Oh, they're going to be like half a foot long.
Yeah, I think I should help harvest some of these. Let's get a mouthful of them out.
All right,
That's
you
a
want to
business
roll
venture right there.
survival or something to do that?
That would be my favorite thing to do next.
I'd like to
Alright.
teach him. I assume that my role is considerably higher than his. There you go. And I'd
Let's
like
see
to teach him
Kevin's
how
roll.
to harvest.
Okay,
Dragon
yeah,
teeth.
so you are definitely a little bit more. You have a little bit more expertise at this, and you sort of give Thaddeus a couple of pointers as you're doing it. How Thaddeus takes that is up to Kevin.
Oh, I can figure this out on my own, but I'm gonna watch him still and make sure I'm not ruining any of the gum line here.
All right.
Can you guys like harvest like scales or
So,
something to try and make armor later or something?
Tim manages to get 2 pristine teeth, and Thaddeus only gets 1.
What?
You'll never hear the end of.
Adding this to my equipment list.
Okay.
2 pristine.
No, just basically what it gives you is it gives you an item that gives you 1 free pass to the dentist. This is like no cavities found. They're going to give you like a smiley face and like a bit of toothpaste with that. It's excellent.
I haven't been to the dentist in 85 years. And Tim smiles like huge.
So, I suspect that this thing is well loved by the cult and potentially respected. Not
Let's
as
wear its skin. Let's wear its skin.
well. I did kind of want to drag around some piece of it so we could say, "Fuck off, everybody." Your dragon's dead.
Excellent thinking. I'm going to dress as the dragon, and I'll just talk to them through its mouth.
It's a 5-foot square. We already clarified this.
You could totally chop its head off and just like tie a rope around it and drag it around with us.
When we get to the good ideas, wake me.
Let's at least chop its head off and take it and set it in the central room down here. Down in 11, maybe.
All right. Is there important, like, are the scales particularly valuable, Adam? Is there stuff that Tim should be...
They could be, yeah. You don't know that until you sort of go to
Can I check it out?
town.
Can I have a look?
Do you want to gather some?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, you can roll survival again.
When Chakolth falls over, I'm going to quit fucking around with the dragon here and run over and...
All right.
Let me know when that drama queen is done doing his thing. I'm harvesting the dragon scales.
Everyone roll perception.
To see how many dragon scales Tim got.
You get
That the
1
20.
scale.
Can I roll that dice?
No, you get one, asshole.
A wave of pain floods over Chakolth as he staggers forward and falls to the floor. And briefly, a wave of magical essence seems to erupt from his body and glimmering momentarily. Everybody notices this, even Tim, as he stabs the blade in to harvest the one single scale. He sort of turns and sees this wave of magical force pass over his friend.
You're thinking
as
he
he's
probably might not notice if he had harvested 2 scales if he was otherwise occupied, just because he's never
Maybe.
seen one.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
You roll Arcana, Tim.
Because you're not getting 2 scales.
Is this voluntary? I don't have to, right?
Well, I guess you don't have to.
I'm going to cast Divine Sense immediately.
How about
Okay.
Sniven rolls Arcana? I'm gonna keep harvesting dragons.
You can tell that something magical is beginning to happen to Chakolth's body, and you can see visible physical signs that something's happening to him. His skin seems to be getting potentially youthful, slightly, but the bloodlines of his veins and arteries seem to be sort of brightening and firing up.
Can I see it?
Like I'm
Notice
poisoned?
anything different with his tattoos?
Well, you're still wearing full plate, right?
Half plate, but yeah.
So, like, what sort of tattoos would you say is visible on your body right now?
Let's get
Arm.
that man undressed. That's a man who needs to be undressed right now.
Wait, when I go unconscious, Tim's first thought is to remove my clothes?
We need to see those tattoos. And I've never seen Chakolth look quite this graceful and sleek and muscular. He looks youthful and delicious, and I'd like to see more.
I feel so safe.
With my Divine Sense, do I detect that the Celestial is
Tim
doing
is
any
evil.
of this stuff?
Chakolth's entire body is imbued with some kind of celestial power, and it seems to be moving around as if, like, molding or shaping an object.
Well,
Stand back, everyone. The Celestial is at work. We may have to kill him. And I'll hold my sword above him.
Does Thaddeus still have haste on him? How long has this been?
No, you guys took I mean, it's a 60-second spell. You guys probably took a minute or 2 skinning the dragon, right?
Yeah, probably fucking
All right.
right. Sure.
I was just hoping that my haste attack would be the one that killed you.
Yeah. I know, that's why I was trying to shut that down. I'm
What you guys
unconscious.
happens. You're
All
unconscious
right.
again.
Right? Aren't I unconscious right now?
Can
I-
We healed the shit out of you, and
I woke up, then collapsed and staggered and collapsed from pain. I think that's I'm
Okay.
unconscious again,
So,
right?
so you went unconscious.
He's unconscious, and there's like a glowing, strange aura surrounding his body at the moment, and you can see like strange things happening to his skin.
I know
and his blood.
exactly what Tim is going to do. I know
So
exactly
I
what-
speak Celestial, so I'm going to start praying over him in Celestial and say, "Leave this man alone. He is our friend and confidant. He fights at our side. Moradin is watching you.
And Tim, like, seeing Thaddeus distressed and seeing his friend Chakolth fallen to the ground and possessed by some celestial, is feeling completely out of his depth. He does not understand what's going on. He does not have the resources to deal with this, and so he is also going to start praying to Moradin. Dearest Moradin, fucker of temples, beat the shit out of the bad guys. Please send us help. And he's gonna sort of duck, sort of reflexively, upwards.
Definitely someone Moradin would want around.
Yep.
Okay. Do you guys take off his armor?
I think that was the
his breastplate,
suggestion,
yes.
and I said everyone get back and held my sword ready to slay him as I pray over him.
God, where's the
Right.
fucking guy to have around in an emergency? You
I'm
fall over,
giving
you're
you-
sick, I'm gonna slay you. Bit of a stomach
gonna-
cramp, slaying.
It's
Promised you that when you met him. He promised you he would put you out of your misery when it was needed.
I warned you right out the gate. This is either healing or last rites, and it's really up to you how this turns
But
out.
it always is. It always leans a little bit towards last rites with you, doesn't it? Like,
And that's Thaddeus, so yeah.
It's, I speak celestial. If there's negotiation to be done, I'm willing.
And would you rather the like thing you can get any day of the week or the one-time special?
I don't even know what to make of that.
All right. Well, Steven was mostly just concerned about Chakolth dying, but he doesn't appear to be dying. He appears to be getting possessed by something. So he's just wants to know how this is gonna turn out.
There's a loud, ear-piercing scream, which seems to come from Chakolth, but not from him himself. And you see the spectre rise up through his armor and dissipate into a mist off of him.
Chakolth,
What have you done?
are you dead?
The magical aura seems to be getting brighter.
By God, I think I should slice his head off now while we have the chance.
Any plans that
It's a-
don't resolve with Thaddeus hitting things.
It is our best plan at the moment. Snevin, if you have a better idea.
Literally. the only
Dolphidius,
plan.
I know you're new, but all of my training suggests we kill this, whatever it is, right now.
I can't kill a man I just met.
That's all the men I kill. What are you talking about?
I don't usually meet them
Thaddeus
before I
doesn't know
kill them.
anybody he hasn't just met. Because he just kills them all.
I kind of gracefully keep my distance. I walk more easily on the water. It's clearly something I'm very comfortable with, something I've done for many years. But I mostly just don't want to interfere with the current going-ons. At least not
Okay.
physically.
Hold your
we-
blade, Thaddeus. What? This is not normal. We can't kill him yet. He's been our friend for too long. Just let's find out what the heck is happening.
It's been like 2 weeks for me and Thaddeus. I mean, you and him go way back, I'm sure, but let's be real. This is basically just a guy we met at a dragon pit, and
And
you
this
know,
is
we've been
another
adventuring
dragon?
with him.
What
He
do you think
seems-
of that?
He seems plenty good at killing stuff. He kills stuff well, does Chakolth, but
What's
not
happening?
sure about his general social graces and intelligence. Maybe it's time for him to take his leave.
And it's
Steven
clear.
wants to try to find out what's happening with him. He
And
wants to investigate.
And to be fair, it is clear to Tim that Chakolth has never read whatever book it was he was talking to.
Cat and dog.
Cat and Dog.
You
Yeah.
don't even remember the name.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. God, what a plebeian. Plebeian.
You work on that. It'll get better.
Hasn't read Cat and Dog and makes fun of my intelligence. Unbelievable.
Right.
Simba's going to try and investigate. He wants to know what's happening.
How do you want to do that?
So we know it's something celestial.
If Tim has told you that.
Well, Tim didn't.
Tim may
Thaddeus
be rereading Cat and Dog right now. No, Tim cast Detect Magic.
I'm going
Wait,
to.
what? Wait, when did Tim cast that?
No. He didn't. Thaddeus casted the Divine Sense.
I had
That it was
detect
celestial.
magic at some point, but yeah, it's gone because I hasted Thaddeus.
Okay.
I'm
I-
going to.
Only attack if he becomes hostile. Stay your blade, and let's find out what happens.
I'm going to sit on his chest and put my blade against his throat and say, "You will either speak to me or you will die within this creature."
I'm still unconscious, right?
Chakolth's hand reaches up and grabs a hold of you, pushing you back, Kevin, slightly. And a voice that comes slowly out of his out of his character. Mortality is fragile. And the large glaive across that you all see him, wield in the past begins to glow in this sort of yellow white intensity, and there's a heat coming suddenly off of him and the weapon, and it begins to change shape into a strange like shield almost, and it rests in a solid steel usable shield with a strange figure of 8 symbol, almost like a snake eating itself on the front.
Why would you eat yourself? That doesn't make any sense.
Cat and Dog didn't mention this.
Okay, don't care about the glaive. So what's happening with Chakolth?
You just turn into poop. Like after a day or so, you just be all poop because you eat a bit of yourself, and you poop it out, and you eat a bit more, you poop that out too, and you just be all poop.
Don't start with me, you fucker. Oh, God. This is where we go off the rails and can't finish anything, isn't it?
I'm unconscious, thankfully, at this point. He takes the headphones off.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I'm trying.
Man. Yep. Session 4, doing well. Unconscious. Can't talk. What's
So after this transformation, the hand that's touching you, Kevin, you feel that it goes ice cold to the touch.
All right. I'm going to continue speaking in Celestial and say, Moradin, protect us all. You will leave this man or leave him alive.
Or?
And leave him alive. You may stay if he's alive, or you must leave now.
You will give me your money, or you will give me your money.
I'm flustered. Leave me alone. Yeah, other than
I mean, other than healing. Okay. How about this?
he's healed. Other than holding up my holy symbol and swearing at him in Celestial.
Where are you right now?
Look,
Kevin?
Chakolth, you gotta do this on your own, okay? What you need? You need us to hold your hand. You need us to gently caress you. Put our foreheads on your forehead. Put our hand in your hand.
I
Our
cough.
chest against your chest. Our sweat is your sweat.
I cough and I say, I need Thaddeus to get off me.
Thaddeus, get off the man. He's had enough of that. It was funny back at camp a week ago, but right now he's in serious distress.
All right. Did that sound like Chakolth? Can I do a perception or an insight or something and see if that sounded like him?
Yeah, you can do that.
21.
It sounds like him. I mean, it's hard to discern if it's definitely him because it's very wheezy because you're sat on top of him.
I've got a fucking large dwarf, as dwarves go. No legs, but a lot of him. Sitting on me in full fucking plate.
Alright, I will hold my sword still toward him and step off.
I kind of gingerly reach up with my finger, put it on the bottom of the blade, not the sharp bit, the flat bit, kind of push it away from my throat, and then stand up.
Is the blade glowing for dragons anymore?
It's always
question.
on. It's a fake fucking
No.
blade. It's just like
There's a second
dragon.
dragon.
Oh man.
Good.
That's a good question. So it's not?
No, it's not.
So what's going on with this glowing, writhing stuff?
I think I'm done glowing, right?
Yep.
Done writhing?
So I want to. Can I kind of check out the shield?
Sure.
Wherever it is. Where is the shield located right now?
Can you see this?
Yes.
This is kind of like, so as his shield evolved, his entire armor began to change and blend as well.
Can I do some sort of Arcana check to see
Yeah.
if I can understand?
If you've got,
exactly
if
what
you're,
kind of-
so you need to be proficient to do a check. So if either
Yep.
Arcana or Religion, whichever
Yep,
one you want.
I have Arcana. Let's see.
We should have had you take religion.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that this shield is some kind of magical object or being or creature or something. You literally saw it transform in front of you, and you know from your knowledge that that's something that's exceptionally powerful. And you don't know what it is though.
There's
Check
powerful
all
magic
gone.
at work here. We should
Is
tread
the name.
carefully.
Chakolth's gone. Is this becoming clear to Tim at this point? Tim's going to take a piece of paper out of his pocket and cross one of the marks out.
God damn it, Chakolth. You're like a completely different person now.
I walk over to Tim, and I take his pen, and I add another mark down.
I look at this new thing, and there are tears in my eyes.
I
I
say,
start to cry.
easy, Tim. Easy.
I start to cry.
I'll read your book.
It's not really my book. It's just like a staple of any... Like, if you read, you know that book. But, okay. It's cool.
All right.
So,
To be
I
honest, like
hate-
Chakolth that much, you'll probably be a better friend.
I hate
Who are you?
magic.
Who are you?
What do you mean who I am? I've been with you the entire time.
No. Not you.
Who is this?
Yes,
And
sir.
okay, so I still have delect. I still have my divine sense up. Is he celestial still?
So all of that like presence that was encompassing his entire being is now just moved and shifted, and is like the shield just glows eternally brightly of that.
Oh, Steve, you should have said, "Who are you, Mister?"
Mister?
Who are you, mister?
No, this sort of spirit,
Yes.
like with the one off.
Nice.
What?
I don't like to talk about mister anymore. Wait, so you are just Chakolth still?
Yeah.
Fuck!
Different.
Damn it.
We
Different.
went through all of that and still have you with us?
Better, maybe. Different.
Well, yeah, that's sort of a given, isn't it?
There's hardly any way for it to turn out worse.
Well, that's great. Let me know if the celestial inside you is going to maybe turn you into something worthwhile at any point. In the meanwhile, what are you good at?
Wait, is there any chance that you still need killing?
I don't think so, Thaddeus. I think I'm okay. I think things will be better.
You sound more level-headed than Chakolth used to sound. that a new thing for you? Maybe being sociable and approachable.
Tim, I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about.
So still not intelligent. That's great. All right.
I'm going to take my sword and put a little scratch across my palm and say, "Look, fresh blood."
All right.
This is one of
do
those
you need
creepy
healing?
Moradin things again.
Is this something you've done for your god, Thaddeus?
You don't want to lick this?
No, I'm
Lick
good.
my hand. Lick it.
Thaddeus,
Tim would like to lick Thaddeus' hand.
we are
Just
friends
lick
and
Thaddeus'
companions, Thaddeus, but I have no desire to lick your hand.
Thaddeus needs some healing?
What?
Does 15 successfully lick his hand?
Get away from me, you freak. Suckle at your own...
And
Never
while all
mind.
this is going on, Dolphin, what's your character doing?
What's
Running
my
in fear.
Crying. His character's fucking crying. What
my
else?
character's mostly fixated on the shield still.
Chakolth, you wouldn't happen to suddenly be really proficient at longswords, would you?
Well, you can chain you back up in that room back there if you'd prefer, Dolphidius. I would understand. I don't think anyone would think poorly of you if you chose that option.
No, I think I prefer, now that I know what was housing me, I think I prefer being out of the bed.
So, the Celestial appears to have hidden itself or has departed. I'm not clear what's happened, but I no longer detect Celestial presence.
Thaddeus, it's okay. I'm different, but I'm still me.
Yes, well, being around you has taught me that some people are close enough that you should kill them quickly, and
I agree, Thaddeus.
No,
This is called an
Thaddeus.
abuse cycle. This is called an abuse cycle.
No, Thaddeus.
yes, well, what, we're supposed to just carry on at this point with him?
I would be the tiebreaker vote, right? So if we were deciding whether or not to kill him now, I would break time.
Because you're in charge of this dungeon?
I
That's
believe
great.
so. Does Chakolth get the vote right now?
No, not if it's his fate.
I'm not actually making a suggestion that we kill him. I'm expressing my regard for him and my willingness to do him in.
That's good. That's good, Thaddeus. That's good.
Oh, you've just given me the same
I'm
old
glad
you
that
gave me
you're-
when we first met.
Yeah, no, I'm glad that you're starting to express your emotions. That's
Yeah.
been a problem for you for a while, and that's starting to break through. I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm expressing my deep compassion and regard.
The dragon kills you both.
So is this a bad time to bring up that we just killed a dragon and there's a dragon horde somewhere probably?
I think that's a great time, Steven. We haven't even thought about the dragon horde.
Yes, hadn't crossed my mind much.
Let's truly, guys, thank you. I'm okay. I'm different, but I'm okay. It's okay. Let's carry on.
What
Do
is
you
it
feel like you just long rested? Like you just woke up from a deep and restful sleep, perhaps?
I do feel particularly rested, yes.
All right, good. You can carry the next fight. Let's go explore the dragon lair.
Are we gonna take this shield with us?
My shield?
As-
And I heft my shield.
Yeah, good. I swear I recognize that symbol. And I don't believe it has anything to do with poop, Tim, as far as I can recall.
All things have something to do with poop. It's the law of layers of removal. Everybody is at most 3 layers removed from poop.
What is happening?
Dolphidius,
Dolphidius nods knowingly.
tell me again where you're from.
The
About
southern
yourself.
shores.
As we start walking towards the horde, I would like to just engage Dolphidius in a little bit of conversation.
Hold on, where are we going? Do we know where the horde is?
We're going over the
Is it out
bridge
in the
that has
water?
the drawing of the horde on it, I believe. Right? That's where we're going?
Yeah,
oh,
that would-
to the west, yeah.
Everyone
What?
roll perception.
Why does that make any sense?
Everyone roll perception.
Everybody roll perception.
even if we're not proficient in it.
Just roll. It's your eyes.
Chakolth 2.0 doesn't have eyes yet.
Your eyes.
So what? You guys are heading south, right?
I
Okay.
thought we were just standing here.
Nope.
So is this? I haven't got to that point yet, but is this like the mirror in Divinity 2?
I haven't played enough of that game to answer that. I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't get through Act 1.
Gotcha.
We tried to.
You can turn into a rock.
That's only when you're sneaking up on people.
Or in combat. You can do that in combat as well.
Yeah. Anyways, go on.
What?
Not relevant, Thaddeus. Don't worry about it.
Well, no, but aren't we standing here discussing what we're gonna do?
No.
I'm leading us to the dragon horde.
Yeah, the discussion
Tim is
was
back in the lead.
we just killed the dragon. Let's find the dragon's horde because he's gonna have a horde somewhere around here.
Well, it would be out in the water or north of us through the
It's
double doors.
Very obviously over the bridge that has the drawings of the dragon horde over it.
I
Well,
think I see
doesn't that depend on which way you're crossing the bridge?
No.
This
I
is
follow Tim.
just simple literature, Thaddeus. Simple
Hold-
literature.
Hold on, I think I see
There's
something.
more than
in
one
the
book.
link.
Wait. Dolphin?
I was gonna say, hold on, I think I see something in the link.
Dolphin sees something. Unbelievable. All right.
Okay.
What do you see,
So
Dolphidius?
What do I have to kill?
So I kind of, I water walking still active. I begin kind of almost gracefully skating towards the southwest part of the lake. I guess there would be some fog of war removal there, probably. I don't know if I'm
I'm
close
going to
enough.
try to gracefully skate after, but I suck at it. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna I try to do the thing where I reverse to go backwards, but I
slip
over and fall.
As you
Meanwhile,
approach,
I'm able to kind of like still keep moving, but I'm like kind of skirting backwards, almost moonwalking with my water walking, watching him kind of fumble around.
excellent. As you approach the southwest area, like here, you can see that there's a chest in the water.
There's still like a shark and a shark rider around here somewhere, right?
I will kill.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Well, I think I see a chest down there. The question is, how do we get to it?
How deep is it? Is it in range of like a lasso or a whip?
Maybe 15, 20 feet at the
Can I
bottom.
use lightning lure on an inanimate target?
What does it do?
Electrify the water we're standing on.
Fine with that.
Probably, yeah. No, that's
Yeah, you could pull it 10 feet towards you, I suppose. If it was... I mean, it's a creature. This is probably heavier than a creature, so maybe not, actually. So I'll say no.
All right. Well, I have 0 level 1 slots, 0 level 2 slots, and 0 level 3 slots. So,
Well, time for you to swim.
all right. I'm gonna try to swim underwater while I have Art walking on me. Can I do that?
So how do we think this interaction works, where dolphins cast a spell, but it's not a concentration?
If
Can
your
you still
target-
actively
if you-
remove it from someone? Or...
Let's see.
Well, can he still get under even though it's on if he intentionally does it?
The answer is it pushes you back up, if I recall correctly. So, I mean, we might be able to temporarily get him down there. What if we, like, the 4 of us fling him as hard as we can into the water?
How far underneath is it? I
50
feel like
foot.
15,
Okay.
20 foot.
And if it, maybe it turns
I like
the water
this plan.
into, like, a surface of glass, we can just fling him face first into that. What's up, Dolphin?
I was just thinking if there, like, we could just try to steam it out, but then again, all the rest of the water would just come rushing in, so that wouldn't stop it.
Are you going to burn it out? That's an interesting thought.
I was
Let's
just trying to steam it out, but that wouldn't.
let's
I don't
hold
think
Tim
physically that
underwater
would work.
till he gets closer to it.
I love water.
And I
I
think
drink it regularly.
if he's flailing, that's a sign he's swimming, not drowning. I think
Yeah.
we just keep pushing.
Agreed.
I'm not drowning. Don't worry about me.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
I'm game.
All right.
I get the contents of the chest. Like, this is unwritten adventure code.
Tim, you're underwater. You can't talk.
I can talk underwater.
Nope. It's
I
just
have
bubbles.
Sign language.
We push him underwater.
Okay. Make me a acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
Okay. You find a chest. You get to the chest. You open the chest.
Bring it up. Bring it up, Tim.
I would love to open the chest.
Nope. Let's bring him up.
You find this.
Oh,
I
wow.
quickly close the chest.
Holy shit, that's a lot of money.
I quickly close the chest and returning to the surface,
Nope.
I tell my party
I
members that it was
step on your
empty.
head, so you can't get on the surface.
Okay. Someone can add that to the.
No, I'm not doing that. I would help him out of the water. You're like, well done.
Of course.
Empty, you say. And then I'd insight
You're
check
different now, Chakolth. I can see that.
I
I'm
would
not sure I
insight
like
check
it
the
more
living
or less.
bejesus out of him.
What are you inciting?
Yeah, him telling us the chest is empty.
Oh yeah, you can tell he's lying.
So, bunch of stuff in the chest, it sounds like. Tim, should we bring it up?
Bring up the chest. It might be a good idea, I suppose. A lot of money there. You could start a family for yourself, Chakolth. Maybe retire. You seem a little bit unstable. Not sure I can rely on you in my party.
I slap him on the shoulder, laugh like he's making a joke, and then ignore him.
That was
Perhaps.
actually the only time this session that I haven't been joking.
Perhaps we should just leave it there where it's safe rather than drag around any findings.
It's a lot of money to leave somewhere.
Yeah, that's a lot of gold. We're taking that shit.
Fuck ton of gold.
What's EP?
Electrum.
It's like
Is that more or less than GP?
It's more. I think it's
10.
gold
Holy
is 1. No, platinum is 10 gold. I think electrum is 5 gold. It's the only one that's not just like one
Holy.
magnitude.
Oh my! Wow! Oh, wow!
That's what I was right about to look up. Actually, was
Yeah.
what exactly? I'm pretty sure it's 5 gold for 1 electrum.
So we're retiring.
Yeah.
Congratulations!
We're gonna invest in a dinosaur.
Congratulations, Dolphin. Looks like your adventure has come to an end. You've hit it big, and this is the end.
How much is it worth?
That's what I'm looking at.
I
On
think
to
it's
5?
2,000
I
gold.
think
Okay.
I think 1 electrum is 5 gold.
That's fine.
To be fair, I was the one who found it, so
Sure.
do more than my part, you know.
Yeah, you'll get your share.
Oh no, it's
Uh,
half gold.
Oh, it's half a gold.
Yeah, it's half a gold.
What? Kind of terrible
I don't
fucking
see
thing is that?
anything
We
there,
already have
Adam.
a silver that's a tenth of a gold. Why do we need a half gold item too?
I don't know. I know platinum is platinum's 10 gold, 1 gold's 1 gold, electrum's half a gold, and then silver and copper are each just a tenth.
So we're right around 1,000 gold.
That's so good. It's just surprising that. Okay. All right, sure. At least we didn't take the chairs.
I draw my sword, and looking behind me, I try to address some creature or spirit that is harassing me. What do you want? Come out where I can see you. Can I roll Arcana or something to understand what's happening to me, Adam?
Sure.
Moradin,
feel-
be with me. I believe I have to kill another one of my friends.
You feel completely at peace and serene, and you
Thaddeus
almost
just
feel
called me his friend.
you feel confused almost momentarily, as if why you've drawn your blade, whereas you feel perfectly safe and there's no danger around you.
I feel at ease and safe. I believe I will retire here and make this my home. If any of you should like to stay with me, I would understand.
I just feel these
Can I
impulses
suggest-
that I'm trying to stamp down as the changes in me. Because mostly I just want to leave them there. But I'm trying real hard not to.
I look upward and sort of like wince a little bit and shrink away, like I expect lightning bolts from the sky right now.
Can I suggest that you live on the rock to our north instead of right here so that you don't drown when the water walking wears off?
Oh, this is temporary? Oh, fuck. I was getting quite used to this, actually. Maybe we'll keep this guy around. You can just keep this up, you know?
So
I
you
always
can take,
wanted to be a surfer.
so you
That's
can
a
take
nice trick.
casual naps.
Tim, I respect you enough. I will help you build a little house on the island to our north, and you can live there.
I know exactly how this ends. We build the house together, and at the end you say you would like to live there too, and I accept. And we live there together.
I have
You
no
disgust me. You disgust me, and I believe we should keep going.
I have
Who
no
should be
idea
the
what's
dragon's
happening
head
right
and
now.
who will be the dragon's tail?
What did Thaddeus
I don't know.
say to
I
that?
believe I'm becoming a disciple of Moradin. I feel at peace. I feel calm. And I feel strong. I feel stronger than before.
I'm disgusted to admit that he does have the glow of Moradin about him. I have no idea what to make of this, but I'm not going to kill him immediately.
Is your faith wavering?
It's all right, Thaddeus. I know that Moradin was a little bit washed up, but now he's got 2 followers instead of 1, and that's twice as many, I believe.
You foul blasphemer.
Let me check my math on that one.
All right. So we make it out of the water with the dragon's treasure, not dead to the dragon. For some reason, we both have Steve and Kevin still here. It's good, I guess. Where are we going?
I would
Where are
like
you
to
going,
attempt to
guys?
consecrate the dining area in the name of Thaddeus.
And then Sniven decides that he's retiring and takes the treasure, the gold, up top and says, "All right, screw you guys, I'm done with this."
That's what he says? That's how it ends? That's the end of 7 and screw you guys, I'm out of here? He pulls a fucking Cartman on us?
That's totally legit. If he says, you know what, fuck y'all. He is carrying the party loot.
No, he's not. He's distributing the party loot.
Oh,
To himself.
I don't know
Well-
where we're going.
we are pretty close to the end of the part, aren't we?
Yeah, pretty close.
So do we need to figure out next steps?
I don't know.
Rather
Is
than
it-
just
are you
kick and
leaving
open a
us,
door?
Steven?
I don't know. Am I? I'm sort of asking Adam.
What's this?
Since the party is sort of ending, is there anything particular happening?
What do you mean? What?
I,
This is your
it
character.
makes absolutely zero sense in character for me to do anything other than just continue on with the party. And so I don't know.
Okay.
We'll play you as an NPC from now on.
All right.
For me, I don't know. It's your character. Your exit and entrance is your territory and your domain. If you wish to tell a story of how you leave now, I'm happy with that. The things we've already talked about, I think, are still narratively available if you want to play that into that as well. But I can't decide how you leave.
Okay. So like we talked about before, Simmons' character almost certainly would want to use this sort of base, this fortress as like a base, and so he would like to end up just sort of running this place as sort of a base of operations. It doesn't make any sense in the story right now to do this in the middle of this dungeon, so I don't know. I imagine that we would just continue on in this dungeon, and then afterwards, that's when Sniven would say, "All right, I'm just going to stay here, guys. Continue on without me."
I don't know about that. I think it makes sense for you to leave right now, given the death of your friend. Your fate is- But he's entirely different. You've been
Right.
left alone in the world. You have no idea what to think. It may be that your best friend has, in essence, abandoned you. It may be time to just Go where safety calls you.
And if you're confused about that, we'll abandon you too, one at a time, and then you can see if it feels the same. So, for example, when I walk away right now and leave you there alone, does that feel similar or not?
I don't know. It makes sense to me that you would say too much near death. My friend is different. I need to think.
Okay, so Sniven will think up in the keep with half the party loot.
With half the party loot.
Take it all.
You can have the cat but I'm keeping the dog.
I will absolutely donate my share to renovating and
I want this train wreck of consciousness to continue, but I feel like we're getting to that point in the day where we should cut the part. It seems like that might be good for Xylo to have a thought in the fact that he's leaving. So, all right, guys, I think we'll cut the part here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. As I said, this was Xylo's last day. We did it with alcohol. We managed to get through the end of it. I'm sure the narrative suffers just a little bit at the end, but that's mostly on the fault of us as opposed to anybody else. And we're going to be playing with Dolphin, moving on from here on out for that. So we will keep the party at 4 with the DM. And Xylo, you'll be missed. Thanks for playing, man. Super fun to have you here. We will find a fitting way to allow Sniven to retire with some grace. I'm glad you were able to play, man. And congratulations on your promotion and otherwise moving out. So cheers on that. And thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We will be back soon with understanding the deep dynamics between these stunning characters. The the depth of their emotional intelligence being something that keeps everyone tuned in and watching. So I understand that. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.